The AI revolution is here. It's never been easier to build a brand, share your expertise with more people, and most people are barely scratching the surface of what is possible. I'm Christian Ray Flores, founder of Xponential. We help people build and grow their personal brands, and I've been like a kid in a candy shop with AI. I've written a book with the help of AI, created stunning visuals and video for myself and my clients, and it blows my mind how underused AI tools are and how some people are actually harming their brand by how they use AI. Everyone's using ChatGPT, everyone's got a Canva account, dabbling with the same exact tools, and most people are getting a small fraction of the benefits of the AI revolution.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
There's a specific stack, 5 tools working together that I've been using to amplify my expertise in ways that would have taken a larger team and longer time just 2-3 years ago. At the very end, I'll mention a 6th AI I use just for fun, and it's amazing. I'm pulling back the curtain on exactly what that stack is, how it works together, and why the strategy behind it is the most important part. This is the top 1% AI stack. Let's dive in. Right now, there are 2 fundamentally different ways people are using AI to build their brands. Same tools, completely different outcomes. Let me show you what I mean. Path 1 is what most people are doing right now, and it's about efficiency and speed. They open ChatGPT and type, write me a LinkedIn post about leadership, or create a newsletter about overcoming challenges, or give me 10 content ideas for personal branding.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
They're using AI to create content for them quickly and at scale. And here's what happens. The post sounds fine. It's got good structure, nice hook, decent insights, but it sounds exactly like most other posts that came out that same day, because it is the same post. You have seen these posts. They don't have a soul, and people can feel it even if the information is good. But here's the temptation that goes beyond the convenience of using AI this way. I think people see how efficient and clear AI is, and they start feeling insecure about their own abilities as experts and communicators.
I can't beat him.
Follow?
Yeah.
So they use AI as a crutch. And that is a strategic mistake, because this path using a tool to produce content that literally anyone else can produce with basic AI skills, this is the path to commodify yourself. Without your deep thinking and distinct take, AI will produce a clean, fast, median result, and so will you. Are you okay with that?
Oh, really?
Here's how you know if you're on path 1. Ask yourself, if someone read your last 5 posts without seeing your name, would they know it was you who wrote them? Or could those exact posts have come from anyone else? If you're honest, you probably already know the answer. There's a story about legendary producer Rick Rubin working with Kanye West. During a recording session, Rick Rubin tells Kanye West, if this song sounds something like it could be on somebody else's album, it can't be on yours. That conviction, that standard, is what separates the top 1% from everybody else. People who take path 1, it's not that they can't create original work, it's that they don't fully believe their own expertise is valuable enough. Their story seems too familiar to them, their insights seem obvious, so they lean on AI to make it sound better. You don't need that. You need to trust that what you have is already valuable and take the time to crystallize your expertise into high-value intellectual property. That is path 2. It starts with a decision. You commit to becoming a top 1% communicator of your expertise. If you're a path 1 person, what I'll share with you next will not land. If you're a path 2 kind of person, I'm about to show you my AI stack that in 2026 helps me create consistent high-level content for my audience.
What kind of person are you?
Your AI stack won't look exactly like mine, and it shouldn't be. Your workflow, your audience, your strength, and obstacles are different. So apply the principles and strategy and create your own stack. At the end of this, I'll show you my 6th AI layer that I use as a guilty pleasure and hobby. Layer 1, Grok, the technical problem solver. I use Grok primarily for brainstorming, troubleshooting, and voice-guided research. It saves me hours of frustration and thousands of dollars in tech support and consulting fees. I am fairly technical, but I still hit walls every once in a while. Camera settings, lighting gear, software glitches. When I hit a wall, I put Grok on speaker or headset and have a real-time troubleshooting session. It's remarkably quick and to the point. If you're not technical, this little strategy will change your life. Give me the instructions on how to change the audio input on my ZV-E10 Sony camera.
Okay, here's the full step-by-step to change the audio input level on your ZV-E10.
Pro tip, it's not a person. You can interrupt it, be a little rude. You can tell it to try harder. You can ask it to reassess its answer if it's not working. Don't be polite, be effective.
Going too fast. Give me the step by step.
Okay, let's do this slow, one step at a time.
Layer 2, Gemini, the optimization engine. Since Gemini is owned by Google, I use it specifically for YouTube optimization. Titles, thumbnails, audience targeting, brainstorming, and to get a second opinion if I need it. Pro tip, always work on your title and thumbnail before you create the content. It gives your script or post a focal point that ensures that you're solving a problem people actually care about. Here's my process. I give Gemini the concept, the audience, the value proposition. Then we brainstorm titles and thumbnails together. The clearer I am about what I'm trying to communicate, the better the output. So now you've got Grok solving technical problems and doing research, and Gemini optimizing for attention and giving you a second opinion. What I use for writing is layer 3, Claude, the thinking partner. Claude is widely considered to be the best AI for writing. I tested ChatGPT, Grok, and Gemini side by side for months, and Claude was consistently better at understanding my voice, tone, and cadence. Again, I don't use Claude to write for me. I use it to refine what I've already created or approach it differently. Pro tip, when Claude writes from scratch, the touch, wisdom, and vitality that is uniquely human, it gets lost. So I resist that temptation, and you should too. Instead, I use Claude in 3 specific roles. 1, the critic. I give it a stream of consciousness draft, messy and structured, but it's full of insights, stories, and frameworks I want to communicate. I ask it to rate it 1 to 10 for specific criteria. I get feedback, I rewrite, I run it through again. I keep going until I get a 9.5 or above. That's my baseline. 2, the researcher. When I need a quote, stat, or study, I ask Claude to find and double-check them in context. 3, the analyst. I build content incrementally. I run each section by Claude, asking it to find fallacies, typos, breaks, and flow. I often have to correct Claude and reinforce the intent of the message and who it's for. The point is this: Claude doesn't create my expertise. It accelerates my ability to communicate it clearly. So those are the first 3 layers: problem solving, optimization, and writing. But the stack doesn't stop there. Your ideas need to look as good as they sound. The visual presentation of your expertise matters just as much as your words do. Layers 4 and 5 are about visuals. Layer 4, Nano Banana, the imagination bridge. Nano Banana is Google's image AI and is my go-to for any visual asset. Posts, illustrations, book covers, YouTube thumbnails, logos, the list goes on and on. Like this thumbnail of an illustration I use with an iceberg, or this post of how I felt during the last snowstorm in Texas. So wrong. It removes the lag between imagination and execution. Pro tip, you can make a visual asset in Nano Banana, move it over to Gemini to analyze and critique, then improve back in Nano Banana. Layer 5, Kling, the visual transformer. This is where it gets even more exciting. Kling is a video AI that can transform still images into dynamic footage and combine video elements in ways that used to require a full production team. We used Kling to take a client's still photo on top of a mountain and transform it into a sweeping panoramic view for a video we were producing. Or turn a moment of me standing on a rock into a zoom-out panoramic view of Garden of the Gods. Or to animate our logo. I can record myself on camera quoting Einstein and then have Einstein himself deliver the quote instead. Or I can create a scene of Rick Rubin in the studio with Kanye West, just like I did earlier. Pro tip, access both Nano Banana and Kling through Higgsfield, which aggregates visual AI tools in one workspace. It saves me from juggling 5 browser windows. Those are the 5 layers: problem solving, optimization, writing, and visual creation, all working together to amplify my expertise without diluting my voice. Before I share the 6th tool I use purely for fun, I want to tell you about the Passion to Profit Lab, an online workshop I host to help Path 2 creators like you build and grow your personal brand. If you want in, join the waitlist. The link is in the description. Now, layer 6, my guilty pleasure, Suno. It's my creative playground. It's a musical creation platform. I'm a musician, and even though it's not my main focus anymore, I love creating new songs, reimagining old songs, even using a few notes of an old hit song as the theme of my logo bumper. It's entirely too much fun for me, so I restrict my playtime to Saturdays only. So there you have it, the AI stack that's helping me and my clients scale expertise in 2026. If you're ready to go from operator, from expert to authority, thought leader, you need more than just tools. You need to master the 3 high leverage skills that separate thought leaders from everyone else. I break that down exactly in this next video. Check it out.